Oh, it's time for Coach's Comments, being brought to you by Southside Auto Tech after the Stars are victorious here tonight, taking down the Sioux Falls Stampede. What a big win for Lincoln in tonight's contest as they win this one. We're joined by head coach Rocky Russo here on Coach's Comments. And Rocky, it's a 2-1 game heading into the third. They get that late goal, Sioux Falls does, to make it a one-goal contest. But you guys came out with what I would argue is probably one of the best periods this season. I don't think that's a stretch at all to say.
No, I was pretty disappointed that we gave that one up, and we were talking about being detailed and sticking to our process, and we got away from it for a stretch there in the second period. After we got up, started to cheat it, trying to make some cute plays and turning some pucks over, and we paid for it at the end of the period there. And what I was most proud to see was the response. And a couple weeks ago when we did that, we ended up in a pretty tough third period, and we had an opportunity to learn from that adversity and that mistake, and we came out tonight and we're pretty detailed in that period. We were pedal to the floor and kind of had an objective that we wanted to achieve in that third period, and we were able to do it.
What can you say about Lucas Massey here tonight? 42 saves, gets the win.
He certainly deserved the first star. He was outstanding tonight, and I felt bad for him. Obviously, we really kind of laid an egg on the defensive zone coverage there on the first goal, and then the second one just kind of a bit of a crazy bouncing puck, and I didn't really think anybody could pinpoint a mistake there, but it ended up in our net. But forget about those two, because he was great today. He made all the saves he needed to make. He made them look easy. He controlled his rebounds. He was composed in the net. So really, really proud of Lucas tonight.
Especially that first period. You're outshot 12-6. He really kept you in the game early on.
Well, we had two power plays that we had to kill off there in the first, and I thought we had control of the game for the first 6 or 8 minutes. We were extending offensive possession. We just weren't really getting to the inside of the ice, and we were kind of satisfied playing a little bit of perimeter hockey. But we were able to weather that storm. I thought the PK looked really good in the first period there, and a combination of our guys doing a good job and him making some saves. And, I thought the second period, and I didn't really think they had 20 shots on net in the second period. I'm going to have to go back and look, but, he kind of didn't even make me realize that, because he was just so calm and relaxed and focused in the cage tonight.
The line of Malte, Peters, and Spinelli was phenomenal. This is a really relatively new one, with Spinelli shifting up there, and you've talked about what you've missed with Matthew Malte, missing 15 of the last 19 prior to tonight. Everything they did tonight looked really good when they were out on the ice.
Well, Malte had the longest one-game suspension in the history of hockey. He was supposed to play 2 games last weekend. He didn't end up playing any, so that's a tough break for him. But I thought that line was really good because they were working. They were competing without the puck. They were playing physical. They were playing fast. They were touching pucks. I thought Keaton played great tonight. I thought Spins played great tonight. So that was a line that we can count on in all 3 zones, and they were kind of leading the charge tonight.
Take on Sioux Falls again tomorrow. This is an unfamiliar position where you've won the first game of 2 against the team in the weekend. What do you have to do tomorrow to secure all 4 points?
Tomorrow's harder, right? Tomorrow's harder, and they're going to come and they're going to press, and we need to be prepared for that. We need to match and exceed their intensity, but we're holding 3 games in hand on them, and we're 9 points back right now, and so we can really put ourselves in good position with a good effort tomorrow and a big win. But we know that's not going to be easy. We're going to have to really compete, work, and sacrifice, and stick to our identity. And if we could do that, hopefully can find a way to get a sweep.
Looking forward to that. Rocky, thank you for the time. Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, and this is Coach's Comments, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.